Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the Buko Boys.
Welcome back.
Hey everybody, we're back.
I am DVO Derek.
And I'm Dale.
The Van Otten brothers.
And we're coming back at you live from the Buko Boys studio.
Here we go. So
did you have a good, how long has it been since we recorded? Week, 2 weeks?
Yeah, last week.
Was it?
I think so.
All right, we're on a good track.
So I did, after we left, we were talking about chicken sandwiches after the last recording.
Oh, okay, right.
And I did go to Popeyes to go get a chicken sandwich.
And you made sure it was spicy.
I did get spicy. There was a long line. I don't know what they were recorded on, but
I think it was a Sunday.
I thought, no, it might not have been, because it was a long line. I was surprised how long the line was. So I got one, and I ate it, and it was very good. And you're right, I did like the portion size of the breast.
Yep.
They have good
They
portion
hook it up.
size.
They make sure you are satisfied.
Yes. And so I did think it was very good. Later in the week, I did go to Chick-fil-A to get another spicy chicken sandwich. But you know what? When I go to Chick-fil-A, so okay, Popeyes, they put the pickles and the mayo, right? That's their spicy.
Well, the spicy mayo.
Spicy mayo and pickles. At Chick-fil-A, I think they do the same, but I always get the deluxe.
Yeah, I get the deluxe
and
too.
So it has the lettuce and tomato.
Yes.
Along with
and pickles. And you have to get the deluxe.
Do they have a sauce on that one? I don't remember.
No.
Maybe they don't, but I put the Polynesian sauce on it.
I put the Chick-fil-A sauce on it.
Which is good to do, but why do Polynesian? I just think the spicy and the sweet kind of like have a good mashup, which it does.
It does, but
so I did that. I'm like, hey, which one would I like better? Because I just went to get the chicken sandwich and I said at Popeyes and I said, yeah, that's pretty good. And I like the size. Because if you go to the Wendy's or McDonald's, yeah, they're like really thin.
Really thin patties.
A lot of breading. Now I feel like there's a lot of breading on those. But like a Popeyes or Chick-fil-A, it's like a lot of meat, a lot of chicken breast.
Not only that, but then the chicken is moist too, so it's not like you're biting into a thick, dry ass breast.
Right.
So it's like it all works out well.
But I think if I had to choose the best one, I think I would still go Chick-fil-A. I think.
Okay, what's weird for me is because I understand where you're coming from.
Uh-huh.
If I was to base it off chicken tenders,
okay,
Chick-fil-A wins the tenders.
For sure.
And when it comes to the original sandwich,
okay,
Chick-fil-A wins the original sandwich.
Okay.
But when it comes to the spicy, the best tasting one with just coming stock, I guess you would say stock from the cashier.
Okay, all right.
Because with Chick-fil-A, you have to add the flavor of the sauce.
The sauce, true.
So, yeah, Popeyes wins with the spicy flavor, especially because it's not even like hot spicy. It's just like a flavor. So when you get the spicy one from Chick-fil-A, you're gonna get like the heat.
Right.
You do feel the heat in your mouth.
It is spicier.
Yes, it's spicier because I think Popeyes is just more of a flavor than anything.
They're both really good.
Oh, I did find out I do need to try another place locally called Pretty Bird. I heard Pretty Bird's chicken sandwiches blows.
I have to look this up. What? I never heard of this.
But I think it's just a local place though. I think it was the one of the owners.
Where did you hear this from?
Some local people.
Okay.
But anyways, Pretty Bird's the name of it, and I think it was one of the winners from Iron Chef or something.
Oh, really?
I think so.
On Food Network?
Yes, I believe that's. Are you pulling it up?
Yeah.
Found
So
it?
it looks like it's downtown.
Yes, downtown Salt Lake.
Okay, all right.
But I do need to try it. But it's also it can't compete because it's not like a chain like I've been trying to.
True. It's
do my research with. So
yeah,
it disqualifies out of that category, but. Still, I'll still check it out.
you gotta try it out. What have you been up to since last episode?
So, remember I was hitting you up the other night because I was hanging out with one of my favorite bands.
Oh, yeah.
I was hanging out with Tribal Seeds.
Yeah, it's a week ago from today.
Yep, and if you followed me on Snapchat, you would have seen all of my fun shit.
That was pretty cool. If you guys don't know, Tribal Seeds is
It's a reggae band.
Consider them a reggae. It's not like your typical like Bob Marley reggae. For me, it's a little bit more fun. I kind of...
Well, yeah, it's
different.
It's like the surfer reggae from California, but they do have a lot more reggae roots style.
Exactly.
And I love like when they do like the reggae dub and with the echo effect.
Okay.
One of my favorite bands. But anyways, Buko Boy exclusive type shit we do. I was hanging out backstage with them.
Yeah, you were.
Grubbing with them and drinking with them. They asked for me to bring some Modelo's for them. So we did. My buddy Chris hooked it up.
Nice.
So Yeah, we went and got some Modelos from the band, for the band, and then we were hanging out with them backstage before the show.
That's cool.
Right up in the front of the, because they always have that barrier, like a 5 to 10 feet barrier from the crowd from the stage. Well, guess who's hanging out in that barrier? This guy.
That's awesome, though.
Some of the pictures I was taking was like, they had like their foot over my head, or like one of the dudes was like, as he was getting down on the jam, he came right up in my face and was like, you know, it was pretty dope because I was recording right then, and so it was perfect timing.
That's awesome. They're a great band. You guys should check them out. They're on every music platform. You'll find them.
Yep, they're and what's dope too is like, so they're all Mexicans too. They're all Mexicans from San Diego, and like their style is very reggae style, but sometimes they jam out in Spanish too. Oh, they got some dope songs in Spanish. Yeah,
interesting.
But yeah, everybody go listen to it. They're dope.
That's kind of cool.
So another cool thing that happened.
Yeah.
Disney Plus was launched.
Finally released.
So Disney of course, we're first day had that shit downloaded.
Oh man, we were watching. I was watching it because it came on like at
it was like at
early
11 at night or something.
You're right, the 11th.
Yeah, on the 11th, because I was hoping it like at 10 p.m. was gonna release for Eastern time.
Yeah, right.
And so I'm like, I checked at 10 p.m. and it wasn't, and then you said you checked not too long after and it was there.
It was there. The app was there because they didn't have the app ready until like the day of the launch. Basically, they didn't have the app ready.
I still haven't downloaded and signed up for Hulu yet.
Oh, the bundle?
Yeah, because I really haven't had much time to watch TV, and when I have been watching TV, I've just been watching Disney Plus.
It's been awesome.
So on Halloween, I was watching, no, not Halloween, but because of Halloween passing and everything, I wanted to watch some of those old Halloween Disney shorts.
Yeah.
So I found this one, like 1947 cartoon where Mickey, Donald, and Goofy are ghost hunters.
They remind you of us?
Yes, I was like, they started it. That's why I do what I do now.
Because of Mickey and the gang.
So I'm watching it. It was kind of funny because the ghosts are messing with him, right? Mickey has a shotgun because he's gonna shoot a ghost, right? So he pulls his shotgun out on this ghost, and the ghost does the thing where they put their fingers in it, and Mickey pulls the trigger, and it blows the gun up.
Yeah.
And then the gun goes limp. But it's like, what the hell? And then Donald uppercuts this ghost. Oh. Like this one ghost scares Donald, and he does this thing with, and then he has his hand like wound up, and then he uppercuts it.
Yeah.
And then the ghost goes flying across the room and hits the floor, and the floor just turns into this like he fell through ice or something.
Okay.
I was like, what the hell is going on? It was all the memories were coming back.
Yeah.
But it was hilarious because I have forgotten all about this cartoon.
That's one of the things I wanted to get it for, is I could watch those old stuff that it's hard to find.
And then the twist at the end was Mickey, Donald, and Goofy end up like getting all this like I don't know, glue or goo all over them.
Okay.
And they're all trying to like stand around trying to get it off. And they look like a few scary ghosts, different from these thug ghosts that were messing with them. So the ghosts see them that look like ghosts, and the ghosts get scared of those ghosts, and they go running out of there like, oh, ghost!
Classic.
Yeah, it was classic stuff, but pretty funny. And that just makes me think, so is there like for real ghost hunters around in the 40s? Because I thought the original ones were from like the 60s and 70s.
I have no idea. Never really thought about it.
All right, so Mickey is the OG ghost hunter.
Yeah.
Now we know. Now I'm gonna get that poster in here.
That'd be awesome.
That would be so dope to get a freeze frame of that episode, like short, and have it in here to pay our respects to the OG.
The OG ghost hunter, Mickey and the gang.
And so, so did you hear what Netflix is doing to compete now, right?
I heard they teamed up with Nickelodeon.
They sure did. So I don't know. So Nickelodeon shows from like the 90s and stuff, like they brought back Rocko's Modern Life. Netflix did. So I wonder, like, I hope they do Ren and Stimpy.
It's a new series?
Yes.
Oh.
So it actually takes. So I guess the old series, I guess it ended with them like blasting off into space or something. The whole house.
I don't remember
either. I kind of wasn't that big of a. I watched it, but I wasn't a big fan of it.
Yeah, it was like something I would watch like late Saturday night if I was home.
And it was always kind of boring to me.
Yeah.
It was kind of a really boring cartoon. I'd probably like it now because I didn't even really watch the one that just came out. I should watch it though to see if it's any good.
Okay, I did like Ren and Stimpy, like you said though.
Ren and Stimpy was my shit back in the day.
I love Ren and
And
Stimpy.
I knew how dirty that was back when I was a kid. I was like, this is so dirty and filthy, and this is on Nickelodeon.
My mom and dad wants to be watching.
I was like, this is so cool. I loved it because that time they had that out, and then like Beavis and Butthead was out too.
Okay.
And so it was like all these raunchy cartoons.
Yeah.
And I felt very grown up watching it, so it made me feel really cool that I was doing adult shit.
That's funny.
But Ren and Stimpy was funny. I hope they bring back Ren and Stimpy.
Well, salute your shorts.
I mean, that obviously was the shit. Camp Anawana.
What's his name? Donkey Lips?
Donkey Lips? Donkey Lips. I don't remember the bully kid's name. He's a ginger, I know that.
Camp Anawana,
yep.
that's it?
Camp Anawana.
I did forget that name, that's funny.
I remember
that was actually a kind of funny show.
That was a funny show. I wonder if they'll do something with them as grown-ups being the camp counselors now.
Oh, that'd be a good
Oh,
one.
shit,
That'd
Nickelodeon, you hearing this shit, Nickelodeon?
That'd be a good one. Or All That, maybe kind of done better. I didn't really like...
All better? All that being done all better?
Yeah, I didn't really like that one. That was
You know
competing
why?
with like Mad TV.
Well, it was geared towards kids because the kids' parents were watching Mad TV.
Yeah.
Well, I was doing that too, doing adult shit as a kid. But
I guess that's what it is, right? So Nickelodeon basically said, hey, you have all the rights now to make new content with our...
not all the
stuff.
rights. I think they're just teaming up for some things. I think it'll still be like
Yeah,
Nickelodeon owned. Not every,
the characters, but I think they're going to allow them to use their characters to make new shows from it.
But I think it's still going to be like the Nickelodeon producer still.
Yeah.
I think they're just, yeah.
Collabo.
Yeah.
I got a collabo.
Because what was that? There was always the same name after the cartoons, like when they run the credits.
Oh.
Like class.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Yeah. There's always those same names at the end of those
Right.
Nickelodeon cartoons. It's those guys. Those are the guys.
I don't see them really to say they're going to team up to compete with Disney Plus. I think that they're going to have a little struggle.
I think.
If you think
I think
Disney
it's all
characters
competing.
and Nick characters.
It's all competing because they're all like the stream wars now.
Well, I dig it because they're just going to try to make the best content out there for all of us to watch. Really, I mean, I think this is all good. This is all a good thing.
I watched this thing. It was this meme talking about all these new streaming services, right? Well, like the prices of all the streaming services.
Oh, right.
So they're like cutting the cords to cable and stuff. You think it's going to be so cheap, and then it shows like the monthly prices of everything that adds up.
Right.
And that like just hidden in there, it's all Snapchat Premium. Because there's like a bunch of girls that do these Snapchat Premium things, and they charge people monthly fees.
Oh.
And anyways, as the people are looking through this meme of like all these prices, and they're like, every girl Snapchat Premium, and then there's like $300 a month right there. So see, this shit ain't cheap.
I just got Apple Plus. So if you buy a new Apple product, like right now, you'll get free Apple Plus for a year because that's a new service. So I kind of spoiled myself with new Apple products, but I got it free for a year and I haven't tried it yet.
How much is it normally?
I think $5 or $6 a month.
Oh, that's it.
They're all about
is it 4K?
I would assume so.
I'm about that 4K life.
I don't have a 4K TV yet. I don't know why.
They're cheap now.
I know. I just don't watch enough TV to.
Put your TV in your office and then get a new
My
TV.
TV's huge though. It's like a 70-inch TV.
Yeah.
It'd be too big in my office. And the thing, I mounted it, so part of me's like, I don't want to take it down and then mount another one.
No, you just unscrew it and then screw a new TV onto it.
Yeah, I could. I don't know.
Speaking of more TV,
Yeah.
did you hear what's coming here to Utah?
Oh, yes, I did. A show I've never watched before.
The show I've never watched either, but I'm going to. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
I don't think I'll watch it.
I will watch it because I want to like point things out and be like, you see that? I've been there. I ate that before.
I'm curious who the cast is. I want to say it's Gail Miller.
No, she's too old. She's
Larry
way too
H.
old.
Miller's wife.
So I was reading the story and they said that it's going to be a lot of like very successful millionaire business owning women who are going to like has this little social circle who just go out on $1 million shopping sprees.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I want to see what that life's all about. I'll watch it just to point things out. Just I'm sure I'll be in the background somewhere.
I mean, I thought it was a fluke, actually. I thought it was like a joke. I didn't know it was a real thing happening.
Hopefully they call us to one of their signings during recording.
Yeah, maybe.
Been to some really dope houses.
Oh yeah. But yeah, this will be interesting. I don't know. Is it gonna be interesting? I don't know.
We should probably watch a show.
Like an actual Real Housewives of something.
Yeah.
What is there? Beverly Hills, Atlanta, anything else?
I knew there was Atlanta. I think there was a New York.
Okay.
Of course, there has to be an LA.
Okay.
But I think it started with like New Jersey. Oh wait, I think so. Was it New Jersey? I don't know. I think it was at that time when they had all these Jersey ones.
I'm not into those drama shows. Like, I know
they just create drama for no reason.
Yeah, like, drama's created. I know there's some aspects that are real. That's kind of why it's a thing. Because some of it's kind of real, but then it's obviously exaggerated a little bit, and some things kind of planted. So I'm not big into those shows, except for maybe like the last one I watched was maybe the Flavor Flav Love one.
Oh, the Flavor of Love thing?
Flavor of Love.
God,
I think
so
that was like
horrible.
the last one I watched of like a reality show.
Oh man, that's when like reality TV was out of control.
Yeah, I think I watched that one. I was like, I don't like these shows. There's too much drama.
Well, VH1 went crazy with that. They just went like
nonstop. The Bret Hart one.
Everything that they could just throw celebrities in a pile together.
Is it Bret Hart? I think that's a wrestler. I don't know.
Bret Hart? What were you trying to?
It was the other one dating show from.
Oh, you're thinking about the Rock guy.
Rock of Love.
Rock of Love, yeah.
I can't remember his name right now.
Oh man, yeah, I know who you're talking about though.
I said Bret Hart though.
Yeah, that's a wrestler. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. But yeah, those reality shows, man.
I can't get into reality shows.
I'm not gonna like be dedicated to watching this show, but I might just like kind of tune in and watch some things just to see all the places they go to.
Actually, I'll tell you a reality show that me and my wife did watch. It was a couple years ago that I kind of liked. It was with John Cena, and they took someone from the Marines, someone from three different branches of the military. It was like someone from, the Marines, Army, Navy, for example. Okay. And then they pick a team, and then the goal is to kind of like help each other and like get over obstacles of like.
Does John Cena come in and body slam him?
No, that'd be awesome though. No, we just kind of like hosting. They had like challenges like how long can you stay in cold water and then answer these trivia questions. I don't know, some stuff like that. Oh. Then it had obstacle course, and the loser goes home. Oh. And it was kind of entertaining because I didn't feel like
it sounds like a knockoff of Stone Cold Steve Austin show.
Actually that was
a good one.
Rolling Bones or something like that.
Crushing Skulls or something.
Yeah, that was actually kind of cool too. Yeah, there's a couple of things. I think I like the physical one. I think I like the physical ones because I'm like, when they ask questions, I want to answer the questions, and I'm like, I bet I could do that. Or I'd be like, oh man, that looks hard. But for the most part, I don't watch reality shows.
Yeah, well, Fear Factor, that was kind of good.
That was awesome.
I didn't watch a lot of those at the time. I watched a lot of reruns afterwards, though.
Yeah, I wasn't watching it live, yeah. I did like that show, though. Fear Factor with Joe Rogan.
But yeah, I think I need to watch an episode of Real Housewives to see if it's something... Oh, you know what? I think I had watched it a long time ago, and I think the New York episodes, that Skinny Girl vodka... One of those girls from that show was the one that makes that Skinny Girl vodka.
Oh, you might be right, just because I heard her on a podcast once.
I think it was her name like Beth or something like that. I think that was like one of the first casts.
But I do believe you just because I've heard her personally on a podcast once. And so I know she brought that up, but I've never seen a Real Housewives.
You know, it was a horrible one that it was called WAGs. Wives and Girlfriends of Sports Players. Oh. But yeah, so they're all hotties. But, oh god, it was such a horrible show.
But they knew they had girlfriends?
No, so these are just like the wives and girlfriends.
Oh, okay. I
thought it's not like one player that has a wife and girlfriend on the side.
That would be cool. You know they all have their side pieces. And
so it's like wives and side pieces.
Just let it out on there, huh?
No, it's just like... It's just like women hanging out with each other, and they're all married to sports players of some kind, either basketball or
That's
football.
A terrible name, though, Wags.
Yeah, I know, right? And then like the way they say it, some of these girls when they talk is like Wags, we're Wags. Oh, it's so hard to watch, and some of how fake they look and stuff. Some of the times, but they were hotties. They were hotties though, but definitely a cornball show.
No, thank you. I won't watch. The Salt Lake one, if it's real, I just don't see it coming to fruition though myself.
Well, they already announced it. They said it's going to be airing in 2020.
Right. I think they're going to film it and be like, nah, never mind.
Well, I think they only do one season per city.
Oh, is that how they pronounce it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's why it keeps going from city to city.
Uh-huh.
So I believe it would only be...
Yeah,
and then probably if they have like stars that like really outshine, they'd probably give them their own series or something.
Like Cardi B?
Oh, God. No, she didn't get her own series. She got
She got her own album.
Yeah. Well, she was already making music when she was doing that Love and Hip... No, was it even Love and Hip Hop that she was on?
I don't know.
Either way, I couldn't stand her on that because that was a reality show. And every time she opened her mouth, I was like, oh, God, just stop. Just stop. And then she got, like, famous overnight.
Yeah.
Like, overnight, all of a sudden, she just, like, blew up. And I was like, well, someone just shut her up. Yeah, her voice really annoys the shit out of me.
That's funny. So I don't know who would be on it. My vote's Gail Miller, everybody listening in Salt Lake area. My vote is Gail Miller, the widow of the late Larry H. Miller. She's going to be the star.
I have no idea. I don't know any, like, high business owning... I don't even know, like, the men who own big businesses here. So I couldn't even tell you... I don't know shit when it comes to who's rich around here. Probably the Huntsmans.
Gail Miller.
Yeah, I have no idea. So you already got your tree set up, huh?
Yes, I did. Last night, as we speak, I put up my Christmas tree with a little help of my wife. So my wife doesn't like Christmas stuff before Thanksgiving. And I'm like, hey, listen, there's no Thanksgiving songs. There's not a lot of Thanksgiving movies. There's not a lot of Thanksgiving trees. So we put up our Thanksgiving decorations, and I want to put up the tree. I don't know. I feel like it takes me like 3 hours to put up my tree, and I put it up, and I feel like it's only up for like a couple days, and it's time to take it down again. So I like to enjoy it. But I told her, we keep the Thanksgiving decorations. I won't turn on the tree. I'm just gonna put it up, and so she's okay with it. But it was really fun last night. We did it, just the two of us, and we had the baby watching us, and
she's really talking now.
She's just yapping at us as we're putting up the tree. She's just talking. She's not even 4 months yet. She just goes and goes and goes. And
it's the cutest
noise.
Oh
my gosh, I love it. So, and then she kind of was calming down when we were finishing up. And I turned on the tree, and she just stared at the tree. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. So
you gotta get her some baby's first Christmas stuff.
I think our mom already did or something. I don't know.
When is she gonna give it to her?
I don't know.
She needs it now.
I know, yeah, you're probably right about that. But yeah, we put up our tree yesterday, and then today, me and you went to the Christmas gift show expo today.
Yeah, we did.
And that was awesome.
I didn't see anything good to get for gifts for people, though. I mean...
You know what?
It was the exact same thing as the Dickens Festival.
Well, it's always the same thing, and I keep going anyway.
This is my first time going to this one. It's my first time going to this one.
Oh, it's my second time going. Yeah, I like the atmosphere. I actually got some ideas. Hindsight now, there's some things I do want to get for some of my neighbors, and I'm like, you know what? That actually is a good idea. I got some for myself that I want to try first, see how I like it.
Those snowball throwers, where you stick it in the snow and throw it at people from the 90s.
No, mulling spice.
Oh yes.
Wine. But we're gonna try it for Thanksgiving to see how we like it.
And then we can go to the Dickens Festival and get more.
Exactly. You got it.
So I don't know if I want to get a real tree this year or not, because I want to.
Okay. You got one a couple years ago.
Huh?
You got one a couple years ago.
Oh, it was longer than a couple years ago. It was about 5-6 years ago.
Okay.
And yeah, that was a weird, awkward shaped real tree.
That's the problem with the real trees, right? It's like you never know what you're gonna get. Did my friend give it to you for free?
You did.
Well, because I got it for a friend and gave it to
Yeah,
for free.
yeah. And that one was, it made a big mess, and it was kind of hard to stand because it was kind of heavy in certain sides. But I want to find one. I don't know. I want to either
perfectly symmetrical.
I would love
tree.
A perfectly symmetrical that was evenly weighed out, top to bottom. But I don't know. I'll check out Black Friday, see what kind of specials on Christmas trees. Maybe I'll get a fake LED light up one. I could change the colors to it.
Yeah, we love our tree. We got ours on Black Friday. Oh, the first year we moved into our house actually, and we love it. It's like right to the top of our ceiling, and
yeah, mine's short.
Full top. Because it's my old tree.
It's your old tree. Because I gave my old tree away, before, and then when we got this place, I was like, I need a new tree. And then you're like, here, just take mine. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Nothing like a nice full Christmas tree.
Yeah, I need a new tree. So I'm thinking about maybe getting a real one, or maybe I'll just stick to using fake.
What do our listeners and viewers like? I'm curious. Like, if you guys, I want to know if we have some listeners or viewers that always use a natural tree every year. I want to know like some of the tips, like to keep it alive, how long, things like that. I know
one tip was instead of using water in the tray that you stand it up in, use Sprite or 7-Up.
I heard that one. Or sugar water. Just
exact same thing.
Water, so
exact same reason.
Sugar water.
It's just less mixing.
Well, I guess it's kind of because it's similar to, I guess like what natural sap is, right? It's kind of sweet, sugary already.
I think it just like clogs up the like when it sucks the water up. The sugar, I don't know, like clogs it up and prevents it from going. It'll stay green. So it stays green and it keeps it from like turning brown.
Oh yeah, I'm curious.
But I think that's the only thing it really does.
So so from the Buko Boys to you guys, a little PSA: how to keep your natural tree alive longer is to add some sugar water or Sprite to the tray. And I think you have another PSA for everyone.
Oh yeah, fire hazards, MFers. So found out those snow globes that people put up for decorations.
Yeah.
Those catch people's houses on fire.
So you told me that, I was like, I don't get it. I'm confused.
Okay, exactly. So I get to one person's house, and they were talking about how their house almost burned down today. I'm like, what do you mean your house almost burned down? And they said they had their Christmas decorations set up, and they had a snow globe out, and the sun was hitting the snow globe and creating like a magnifying glass effect on their couch.
Yeah.
And they said,
you said that, it made total sense to me.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, no way. And they said if their son wasn't home, which he wasn't supposed to have been, he wouldn't have caught the smoke coming out of the living room. And so he went in there to check it out and saw that beam of light hitting the couch and the smoke just coming out, the smoldering. It was like burned. They said it was like a 1-inch hole that burned into
their couch.
Yeah, so he went and put it out and moved that snow globe. But
it makes sense though.
I guess that's a thing. Like, it happens frequently enough to where other people have heard of this thing happening, but I guess not enough to like put a commercial out there.
I've never heard of it.
Right,
but it makes
the
sense.
only thing you've heard about is like Christmas trees catching on fire from the lights getting too hot.
Yeah, lights getting too hot, or like the space heaters.
Yeah,
those will catch too. I've heard.
So you only hear about Christmas trees catching people's houses on fire.
Right.
But not about the snow globes, the secret killer. Snow globes
are
secret killer. Santa's secret killer.
Snow globes.
Who would have thunk it?
Well, we just saved a lot of your guys' lives, so I hope right now you're listening like, oh shit, I gotta move my snow globe.
Yeah.
Like right by the window.
Out of the windows, you big dummies. You're gonna burn your houses down. I'm glad I don't have sun coming in through my house at all. But yeah, I
don't have snow globes at all.
My windows suck. They're not in a good place.
I don't have snow globes too because I'm just scared they're gonna drop and break. That's why I don't have snow globes. I've never been a fan of snow globes. And I can definitely see them shattering around here. Yeah. So, yeah. I think I might have had one, and it shattered in the styrofoam case. Yeah, snow globes are just dangerous. And you step on them, and
yeah, those thin glass.
There's just banned snow globes. Then.
Yeah, because they're hurting people. Snow globes are hurting people.
That is interesting, though.
Oh, you know what? Since our last episode, I still haven't talked to the people that was talking about the whole type of possession thing going on.
Oh, yeah.
It's just been a crazy week, crazy busy, and then when I'm free, it's kind of like when everyone's at work.
And then we saw the other one with our friend who her father-in-law passed away too. She wants to go check it out. It had imprint.
Yeah.
Ooh,
still haven't been there.
We've been so busy.
Yeah, it's crazy to find time, and so that's why we're doing this like on Sunday evenings now. And then there was a residential that I was supposed to go to last week, but I got some good offers, and so I'm like, turning that down.
There might be
one. But there is one coming up this Thursday.
Over by your house.
Here in Riverton. So I'm on board with that one. I'll be going to that one. Did you find it?
I'm looking.
It's actually going to be at a retirement home.
Oh, is that where it is?
Yes.
Oh, not for a couple weeks though.
Oh, No, that's a different one. This one. this Thursday. Oh, it's in Lehigh.
Uh-huh.
That's like, 15 minutes away? But yeah, this is going to be at a retirement home. So I'm kind of excited to go to this one because I can guarantee there's going to be quite a few spirits there.
Interesting. I'm going to mark something on it.
You're going to mark it in your calendar? You're going to go?
I think so.
Do it. Because it's late enough. We're not going to have signings that late.
No.
We could totally make that. We go Buko Boys are here.
Move out of the way.
Get out of the way. You're here to do some damage.
I didn't see that one. Okay, so good. I'm glad you pointed that one out.
So yeah, we'll definitely be going to that one. And then there's going to be another one coming up in a few weeks. But sounds like there's going to be a lot more coming in too.
That's what it sounds like.
Because I guess with more people, with the weather getting colder, more people staying inside, they're noticing the stuff going on in their house more now.
Yeah, we thought that'd be picked up more in the fall, but it's like it's more going to be more end of fall into winter. It sounds like we're going to get busy with that type of stuff.
Right, which I'm totally down.
Whenever.
I still want to go to, there's a lot of places I want to go to that are, like, Paul invited us to Eureka with him the other week, but we couldn't make that. There's a bunch of places I want to go to out in Eureka. Not in Eureka, Nevada, I mean. Not Eureka, Utah. Been there, done that, but I'd go back again.
Eureka, Utah.
We need to go back there again, actually.
Which one?
Eureka, Utah.
Yeah, I had an interesting situation. Ghost Adventures, we talked about it.
Yeah, we had that one episode last
Ghost
year.
Adventures went to Eureka, Utah. They had this orb fly at them in this building. I don't know if it's same exact orb, but very coincidentally similar.
I believe it was the same spirit.
Oh, one of our mediums looked at it, right? Did they say it was the same person?
So.
I think you're right. I think they did, because we did a side-by-side comparison that how my evidence was better than Ghost Adventures evidence, which it was. I think you're right. I think one of our mediums said, it's the same.
Because it was in the same area doing the same thing, moving out of the way, because they're like, don't take my picture.
Yeah.
But I do want to go back there.
Climb down that well?
Yeah,
There's a well down there. Supposedly there's a gun down there that was used to murder someone.
I really don't want to dig for that gun, and that water's kind of gross, and that, not only that, but that ladder's like Splinter City. No thanks.
It's rickety.
Right?
So there's this well that's in the center of a building. So it's an odd place for a well.
Right? Yeah.
It's like really at the weird entrance. And this was supposed to be like a department store, almost like a JCPenney's.
Oh, I heard they knocked down the topless bar. It's not nude topless, but there's just actually no roof on it. But I think Paul said they knocked it down. That would suck. That place had quite a few spirits in there.
Yeah. Interesting. Eureka, Utah. Eureka!
And then what else was there?
And it's called that because there was a mine there too. There was a
it's like the biggest inhabited ghost town in Utah. But at the same time, there's still more people in the cemetery than there are living there.
Oh yeah, we went to the cemetery too.
Yeah, the cemetery's huge.
That's right. I forgot about that.
But it's too damn cold to go now. But we do need to go do some ghost hunting. It's been a while. I do want to get some new equipment now. Now that I've got more fun stuff.
What equipment would you want to get? I can't think of anything I want.
I would like a better spirit box. I'm not liking that spirit box that we got.
Really?
Right.
That was a pretty good one.
Well, what I'm not liking is how we can't really use the FM because there's too many radio stations around here that it'll pick up way too much radio stations. Right. So we use AM. Even then, that's what we're picking stuff up on is the AM. But I would like the SB11 or something, or the SB7.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
To where it's just like straight white noise. Yeah. You're not interfering with the radio stations. So I would prefer just the white noise because any noise that comes out of it is straight up spirit voices. And you're not like, oh shit, was that a radio DJ or So I would prefer one of those. And maybe an Ovilus of some kind.
So Ovilus is what picks up words.
Yeah, with the word bank and spitting out words as it says it. So probably having one of those going at different times, but thinking about that. I don't know what else to get though. There's some other cool stuff out there, but I don't know. What about you? Have you seen anything?
No. I guess I just like the old fashioned tools. I guess like the voice recorders and cameras, I guess. I always feel like I would kind of get the best evidence with those two, so that's why I think I just really like those.
And one thing I don't even use is like the SLS cam.
Well, I never cared for that.
It's so bulky and big and.
Well, tell me what the SLS cam is,
So it's like the Xbox Connect cam thing. So it maps bodies and it'll show you a body standing there because it'll pick it up with its little pixels.
Yeah, I think they tried to do that in one of
lights.
those movies.
On a
Paranormal Activity. It was like one of those. It was like the second or third one.
Well, a lot of the shows will use it now too. On a ton of the.
Those things so people understand.
Oh, okay,
if you watch Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, you'll see like all the little when they have the infrared cameras
Yeah.
on. Yeah, you see the little green dots everywhere. That's what it is.
So when on the screen, so yours has a screen and it looks like stick figures.
Yeah,
so it's supposed to map out people.
a person.
Looks like there's legs and arms and a head, so they put like a stick figure, map it. I'm not a big fan of it.
I'm not too big of a fan of that. I mean, it's cool and all.
Sell it for parts, then.
Yeah, maybe I will. Sell it
Because
for parts.
it's so big and bulky and.
Yeah, and you're holding like this, and it's like 5
like
pounds.
a gun.
Yeah, and after like 10 minutes, your arm's like, oh god, this is stupid. And you change arms, and then when you try to change back, your arm's still dead. Like, oh man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll probably still never use that. But but I was gonna say there are some devices like the newer Ovilus that has like multi functions. I think there's like 4 or 5 different functions it can actually do. So something like that. I think I want to get where it can actually kind of like where the millimeters can also like set off if they are
electromagnetic.
No, not just that. That too, but also if the temperature changes rapidly, either high or low. Like if it drops like I think 3 degrees instantly, it starts going off like, hey, there's something crazy going on.
I'm not a big fan of that either, but I haven't really seen one. I haven't used one myself, so just from what I've seen, I'm not a big fan of that one either. But I've tried it though.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to try it.
Someone on our team has one.
Yeah, we'll try it out. So
yeah, we totally should.
It works out. Now I want to go back to the Christmas gift show we went to today.
Oh, okay.
And I was telling you about it. So we got a lot of samples. Delicious.
Not a lot. Just towards the end, that's when they finally started rolling
in the food
samples.
section.
Yeah.
So we got some samples, but one thing I'm noticing, and I just brought up to you, is that a lot of things. So here, I'll tell you some of the things we got, like some popcorn, nuts, caramels, and I'm noticing a lot of spices, jerky. A lot of things are like now infused with spicy stuff. So let's go back to the caramels. It was like mango habanero, and like what was another one? Pineapple jalapeno or something like that.
Yeah, and then there was a lot of
Carolina Reaper stuff
and ghost peppers.
Yes.
So a lot
which
of
are
those
super hot. And I'm like, is this like becoming like a thing now? Where which I don't mind because I love spicy food and I love sweet food, and the collabo I'm okay with that. But I just noticed a lot of that. I'm like, wait a minute, like all these things have like a lot of, or like jams and jellies also.
Well, that's been a thing for a minute.
New, but. Or maybe they started it. I don't know. Maybe they kind of started the trend. Who knows?
I think some of these hot pepper companies are trying to expand, or new things are trying to. They're just like coming up with new ideas. So they're probably hitting up these candy companies or whatever and being like, "Hey, try some of this extract and add it with this and see what flavors it does." And so they're probably trying to pitch, trying to sell their extract, their hot pepper extracts.
So the caramel lady, she was telling me, like, for example, like the Carolina Reaper, like they actually blended the peppers and then mixed it into their caramels.
Ooh.
So there was like, so you get.
Well, you could see it, the little like specks, the little red specks in there.
Because they actually blended it up, she said. So they actually blend up the peppers themselves and then pour them.
Yeah, they're kind of making me sweat.
Thinking about it, you're sweating.
Well, no. When I was trying.
When you were eating it, you were sweating.
Yeah, I was sweating.
Yeah. Well, I had a pistachio or a cashew with Carolina Reaper, and I ate it. I'm like, okay, this is good, all right. And then it like kicks in. I'm like, man, I can handle it because I have a high tolerance for heat. If you guys watch our Choco Challenge, you'll see. I can handle some heat, but I'm like, I can't enjoy a bag of eating this. You know what I mean? Like, I eat one. I'm like, okay, I can handle it. I'm a man. But I'm done.
So speaking of that, we go to try that sample, that popcorn, and it was the Carolina Reaper.
No, ghost pepper.
It was a ghost pepper.
What was that one called? It was caramel ghost pepper.
Yeah, caramel ghost pepper. And so He's like, you want to try that? Well, he wants to try it. I need to try something for pussies. So he goes, you're in luck because this is for pussies.
Yeah, it wasn't that hot.
It wasn't really hot at all.
Well, he said that's our big, because he sells it on
Amazon.
In fact, let's give him a shout. Nutty Montanan. So he's from Montana, came down to Utah. So he has an Amazon store, Nutty Montanan. He sells nuts and popcorns.
Right.
He said his biggest complaint is that it's not spicy enough. And I didn't find it spicy at all.
Right. And it actually tasted pretty damn good. And it had the flavor of what the pepper would taste like, but not the heat behind it.
Yeah.
So that part I was totally cool with.
But he is going to ramp it up. He said
so he was like liquidating out that flavor.
Yeah.
Because he's like, yeah, I'm going to, taking $10 off those bags. And so...
but he did a steep discount for the Buko Boys.
Hell yeah, exclusive. So we walked out of there with 4 bags.
Of popcorn.
Different flavors.
Big bags of popcorn.
He was just like liquidating those out because, he's going to make them way hotter. But totally find them on Amazon and give that a try if you're ready to burn your buttholes.
It is good. And so if you go back to my original question, is this like a new fad right now? Obviously, it's not too new, but I think I'm seeing it way more though. Like we said, jams and jellies have been doing it a long time.
When habanero first came out, everything was habanero this, habanero that, habanero up the ass.
Uh-huh. Chips.
And that kind of like died a little bit, and it's been kind of like, there's still those hot things out, but once that Carolina Reaper and the ghost peppers started coming out, then things kind of came back again and was like a fad again.
Yeah.
And I think they are trying to hit the market with collabos with the heat right now, with flavor and heat. Yeah, sweet heat. Sweet heat, baby.
Sweet heat. Again, I'm not opposed to it. I just saw it. Because it was like a lot of the samples. Hey, do you want to try our it was like a lot of the samples were that. And
were the spicy shit. Yeah, because we went to the caramel place. And they were like, you guys, we started pointing out the spicy ones, like, oh, you guys want to sample it? And like, that was their samplers, were the spicy ones.
Yeah.
But
so
of course we do.
I wonder, yeah. Because when I think of Utah, I don't think people have a high tolerance for heat in Utah. That's just my opinion. I mean, people do, random people will have it, but I think in general, like if you go down to like, let's say, New Mexico.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like people are going to have a higher tolerance for some heat down there than Utah.
Well, if you go to West Valley, that's all heat in West Valley. You got Laos, and then you got Mexicans, and they all just want heat. The hotter the better.
That's funny. I wonder if anyone else would try it. Would you guys try some sweet heat?
Of course
I know I would.
Yeah, that shit's good. I can handle it.
Well, you can handle. You handled it. So if Dale can handle it, you guys can handle it.
Yeah, I know. I'm not like curled up in a ball, puking my guts out like that. Chocolate challenge, which none of you guys saw because it happened after recording.
Yeah,
my whole panic mode went full flight.
Yeah, you are dying on your bed.
It got worse.
Give me some milk.
It got worse after we were done recording. Like as soon as we were done recording, I like doubled over and was like, "Oh man!"
So I actually give a full disclosure. After we were done, I actually got me a bowl of that Buko ice cream that we had, and I was eating it, and then like my stomach just wasn't feeling right, and I did end up throwing up in the bathroom.
Yep, you puked too.
It was weird. I don't want to be like gross out. I'm sorry, guys. It wasn't like gross. It wasn't like a normal puke. It was just more like it's almost like a spit up. I don't know how to explain it.
Baby spit up.
Yeah, because it was just like ice cream. It was just the ice cream. Because that's the problem too. That's all I had that day. I don't think I really ate that.
Oh, that's all I had too. And
then I think that's why I hit my stomach pretty hard. I think if I would have ate a couple hours before and then did the chocolate challenge, I would have been fine. But I think because I did it on an empty stomach and those peppers were just kind of floating in my gut. My gut was like, "What are you doing to me?"
Just as bad coming out as it did going down. It burned coming out. Oh, I hate it.
Not for me. It didn't for me because I think mine was like just ice cream that came out.
Mine that came out like it was like if you left the lid off a blender and turned it on. It was like that.
So I do want to be full disclosure. I did puke, but I think it's because I did the chocolate challenge on an empty stomach. I think if I would have eaten, I would have been fine.
I almost lost my mind.
Dale almost died.
Yeah, I was so close to that
challenge. Thanks, Fuego Box.
Yeah, fuck you, Fuego Box.
Would you do it again, that chocolate
Hell
challenge?
no, Not unless big bucks were on the line.
I don't really care to do it again, but if someone was like, hey, this is for a special cause, maybe. But
I wouldn't do it for less than 1,000. I'll put it that way. I would do it again, but not for less than 1,000.
What was it for charity?
Half is going to charity, and I'm keeping the other half. So better double up that charity pocket, bud.
That's funny. You guys should watch that again. That was a good one.
That was a good one. That cracks me up, especially because I know what happened after we were done recording.
Yeah.
That was bad news.
I might have some footage of that. I'll have to check in my phone library here.
That was horrible.
Well, let's check. I just got a new phone. Got the new iPhone 11, so I have to dig in here and see if I've got that video still. I think I do. I know. Like I said, I spoiled myself. I got a bunch of new Apple products.
I've been spoiling myself with fishing gear.
Yeah, you have actually.
I got me some new fishing clothes.
Isn't time for the fishing season to end?
Well, it's because it's half off right now. Of course, I'm going to spoil myself rotten right now.
True.
So next season, I'm going to be on all the
You'll be
top.
ready.
Yep. I'll have all the top gear. Should we call that an episode?
And that's it, guys. Thanks again for listening or watching.
We love all you guys.
All right. Peace out.
Bye, everybody.